How are you?
Hi, Mr. President. I'm the public printer.
So nice to see you,
Thank you
sir.
for the appointment.
Oh,
I'm enjoying it very much.
Are you having fun?
Oh, I'm having fun.
Well, everything is printed wonderfully. So what does this...
Public printer Bill Borman, archivist David Ferrio, and the director of the Federal Register, Ray Mosley, lead a group into the Oval Office to present President Barack Obama with the first volume of his public papers.
This is the first of 2 volumes for 2009.
Outstanding.
With your name.
With my name on it. This is nice binding.
Well, we don't do many of these.
These are beautiful.
The binding and production of the public papers of the President is done by employees at the U.S. Government Printing Office. For more than 50 years, GPO has produced these historic books for the President. GPO partners with the National Archives and Records Administration and the Office of the Federal Register to compile, print, and bind the book. The publication is edited by OFR employees and serves as an authoritative record of presidents. The public papers of the presidents is produced in 6-month installments or 2 volumes each year. The book is put together in chronological order. It contains a foreword by the president, public writings, addresses, remarks, and photographs of events during the time period.
It's another way for the American public to keep track of their government, their president, and to relive some of the high points of the first year of this presidency.
The papers are also available online through GPO's Federal Digital System, or FDSys. This system serves as a one-stop site to authentic publish government information.
After we make the presentation, then it's up to GPO to make sure that the book gets in the libraries, it gets into the sales program, and it gets up online. And I explained to the President at the meeting when he asked me personally about GPO and how we're coping with the change in technology. I explained to him that we have the platform for all the digital information, and we're the only agency that does that.
Producing the printed copies of the public papers of the President involves about 40 steps from start to finish. Proofs of the pages go through a thorough inspection process, making sure every page is perfect.
We're looking at the dot structure to make sure it's an actual dot similar to the dot that's going to be printed onto the printed piece. At the proofing stage, this is kind of our last chance. We want to make sure it's right so that when we get to press, this is exactly what we'll see.
Once the final copy is approved, the book goes to press and then to the hands of employees in GPO's bindery.
This very important book, and I like to make these books very nice. And also I feel proud because I'm making a book for my president.
There are several steps to binding the book. Archivist David Ferrio stops by GPO to observe part of that process. The leather for the cover, which is delivered to the president, is cut out by hand. The rough edges of the book's pages are then skim trimmed. President Obama's picture is cut out and inserted into the book, and the pages are then sewn together. The book cover is glued and end papers are attached to the inside front and back covers.
The press here is to keep the end papers under pressure so that they don't bubble and that all the adhesives cure in an orderly fashion.
Once assembly of the book is complete, the final process is gold stamping. The title of the book is gold stamped onto the spine, and the book going to President Obama has his name stamped on the cover.
This is the stamping. I hope that President Obama like it.
The end product is something that I can step back and say, a little bit of history. It's an honor to become part of that history.
The final copy to the President is wrapped and taken directly from GPO's bindery and into the Oval Office. It is then handed to the President of the United States by the public printer and archivist.
It takes a team in order to produce this volume. We've had the good fortune for 75 years to work as a team, the Office of the Federal Register and the Government Printing Office, and we're quite proud of the collaboration that has taken place during those years.
This piece of history is another example of GPO employees working with other federal agencies and seeking out the latest technologies to keeping America informed on the 3 branches of the federal government.